visit to enhance the vision of Hubble into the deepest grandeur of our universe.
Bypass across the board, Scooter, no action.
Houston now controlling, Atlantis on its way.
If NASA said they went on the moon a whole bunch of times, you mean to tell me they didn't see any buildings? Roswell, 1947, an incident in New Mexico where the RAAF would have said that a flying saucer would have crash-landed, and that's where it all began. The term alien abduction, sometimes also called abduction phenomenon or UFO abduction, describes subjectively real experiences of being secretly kidnapped by non-human figures. Typical claims involved forced medical examinations that emphasize the subject's reproductive systems. Abductees sometimes claim to have been warned against environmental abuse and the dangers of nuclear weapons. The contents of the abduction narratives often seem to vary with the home culture and the alleged abductee. Many models of UFOs. This is the Belgium Triangle. Not that it's from Belgium, but it was spotted in Belgium. Supposedly this was held back 13 years before being posted. Do you believe it? Maybe he was forced to hold it back. But look at this. We're seeing spiraling object right here in space with the infrared camera, but there are so many differences of UFO types. No one's ever mentioned these because this is on the moon and it's in my research. So most of the UFOs, when people look at UFO videos, well, it's amazing, informative videos of people just shooting out information, much like I did at the beginning of the video. It was interesting, but there's no proof. And here, showing my research on this channel, I'm showing raw evidence and footage of real activity on the surface of the moon, and that is why it's important for everyone to share these videos if you do appreciate it, and I know most of you do. The traffic's hard to come by around here, and it's understandable. It's a controversial subject, but I believe, and it is my belief, that I believe we all should have the chance to decide for ourselves. So people tell me, it's secret projects. Bruce, it's us. It's us that's up there. Well, they'd have to be interacting with aliens. And let's take a look at where aviation was at a couple years ago. December 17th, 1903, Wilbur and Orville Wright made 4 brief flights at Kitty Hawk with their first powered aircraft. The Wright brothers had invented the first successful airplane. May 6, 1937. The aviation in 1937 over Tushino airfield near Moscow, Soviet aircraft fly in precise formations spelling Lenin, Stalin, and USSR in the sky. The disaster occurred on May 6, 1937 in Manchester Township, New Jersey, United States. The German passenger airship caught fire and was destroyed during its attempt to dock at Naval Air Station, Lakehurst. On board 97 people, 36 passengers, and 61 crewmen. There were 36 fatalities.
It's starting to rain again. The rain had slacked up a little bit. The back motors of the ship are just holding it just enough to keep it from... It burst into flames. Get it started, get it started. It's fighting, and it's crashing. It's crashing terrible. Oh my, get out of the way, please. It's burning, bursting into flames, and it's falling on the mooring mast and all the folks between it. This is terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world. Oh, it's like 400 or 500 feet into the sky, and it's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. It's smoke and it's flames now, and the frame is crashing to the ground, not quite to the mooring mast. All the humanity and all the passengers screaming around it.
Over 511,000 pounds of fuel ignited in a couple of seconds.
I can't talk, ladies and gentlemen. Honest, it's just laying there, massive smoking wreckage. And everybody can't hardly breathe and talk and screaming. Lady, I'm sorry. honestly, I can hardly breathe. I'm going to step inside where I cannot see it. Charlie, that's terrible. Listen, folks, I'm going to have to stop for a minute because I've lost the voice. This is the worst thing I've ever witnessed.
Do you guys still think all those UFOs are us? I don't think so. Really hard to believe that we're spelling Stalin in the sky, Lenin in USSR, only 80-some years ago.
This is Houston. Say again, please.